katna is to cut, but like to be the blade that cuts. Because in English, you're like, I cut the carrot. The blade of the knife cuts the carrot, which is fine for English, but in lojban, it's the blade that katna. And what you do is kahargao. This is a kahambru, a cut hammer, which I will use to kahargao. Is there some reason I didn't kahargao this one? There, I did it. I am cutting the tree. Mi kahargao. Filotrishu. Mi gasnu polo balre, the blade. I gasnu do that the blade cuts. Mi gasnu polo balre shukatna. Mi kahargao lo balre lo trishu. I need another trishu. I need more trishu to cut. So I'm going to go over to this trishu all the way over here. Mi klama. I'm going to the tree. Mi klama lo trishu. Now I have tsuku. Or there's two different words, tsuku and darsha, which both mean to arrive. I think tsuku ended up being the most popular one. But like, people were just discussing whether there should be words for arrive too. And they were like, well, I think there should be a word for arrive. Okay, yeah, fine. Let's make a word for arrive. And then they made two at once. Somebody suggested tsuku for arrive, and someone else actually recommended darsha for arrive. So now we have two words for arrive. And I think tsuku is the most popular, but you should probably know both of them. Because that's what happened, and now those are the words we have, and so... not every language has only one word for arrive, right? I don't know. A lot of lojban words are exact synonyms because they're thmuduhi, meaning equal, thmuduhi, synonyms, because there's also some less exact synonyms, but a lot of the times in lojban, like, we want exactly the same meaning with a different sound, because that's just how we think about meanings and sounds, I guess. Is that why? I don't know. I should start a wheat farm. Mahri means wheat. In this, you get the wheat seeds from... Maybe using the hoe doesn't give you them. Maybe I need to use my hand or something. I'm going to use an apple. This is a plixa, an apple. And for some reason, hitting these with the plixa will give me the tsiju, the seeds that I need. So I'm going to collect some tsiju. Tsiju. Give me the tsiju. I need to daspo, destroy, in order to get the tsiju, seeds. So if I daspo enough of the srasu, grass. This is grass. Daspo is similar to katna. If we go, let's go to the dictionary and look up daspo. Daspo. A daspo is a thing that happens that destroys the selspo. So if you destroy something, you're not really a daspo, which is like, I don't know, in English, like, whatever you, like, take on the powers of anything that you're involved with or do and, like, become it. You become the daspo. You are the destroying. But in lojban, you spogao, destroy, which means that you do a daspo. So it's not that you spogao the thing. You spogao fi the thing, because you the se spogao is the daspo. Alright, so the thing where the grass is all going, this is the daspo. It's an event where the grass gets destroyed. It's a daspo belosrasu. Lodaspo belostrasu, a destruction of grass. And so, mi spogao lodaspo belostrasu. I do the destruction of the grass. Mi spogao lodaspo lostrasu. I do the destruction, the grass. The thing that gets destroyed also gets to be in the third place there for spogao. So, this is sometimes in English you're just vague about which thing does the thing and which thing is the instrument and what's the event, and it all just sort of smushes around. And sometimes in lojban we're going to make you clarify that stuff and say stuff like spogao. I guess it's late. I guess my character is sleepy. Oh wait, no, they're not sleepy yet. Okay, but they're too sleepy to go find another tree before nighttime, so they're just going to enjoy the flowers. Here are the pelchu hula, the yellow flowers. This one is pelchu je blabi, yellow and white. Okay, now it's late enough. Now my character can sleep. Sipna. There, sipna. Voice to bevrilo plixa is the way I said it in some of my videos, so I will explain that. Foi is a chiquita basti for a replacement. Basti, a replacement for fijo. I say foi sometimes when traditionally you would say fijo, because it's I feel like fijo is super important. Fijo lets you put anything in as a it lets you put whatever you want in as a argument. So like you're not, so like you don't have, there's the various, like there's the ones like gao will let you put in a gasnu, but you could just say fijo gasnu to put in a gasnu. The gasnu is the one who does something, a doer. So sometimes you want to put in a gasnu because not everything has a gasnu place. I'm going to go around lacharju. Shoy charju. The charju is shadzu. Lacharju is walking. That pig is walking. Lacharju shushadzu. That's a pretty xirma. Xirma shuchekri jeblabi. The horse is black and white. Here is a lanme, a sheep. The lanme shushmoni, the lamb, the sheep moans. Shmoni is what you say for anything that's, if you're making, to make a, like, communicative sound that's not language, is to shmoni. So humans also shmoni when, if you just moan or grunt. It's not just moan, it's also grunting or animals saying ba and so forth. Do the xirma shmoni? These are xirma horses. Oh, they shmoni by going so the xirma shu shmoni zoi zoi zoi. Okay, and the tershohi is what the, I don't know what the tershohi was that those horses were trying to say by saying zoi zoi zoi. You can quote anything with a zoi quote. You can quote a horse saying or whatever. I don't know if it's confusing. Sometimes I use zoi as the quote word. So zoi is being used two different ways there. You can use any word as the quote word. You can use churla, zoi, churla, churla, or whatever you want. And sometimes, I mean, zoi is right there, so sometimes I just use zoi again. Did he shmoni, or was that, did you bosh through that? Did you verbally say a sound? Is that a language I don't know? Huh? That might be shmoni, or maybe I just don't speak his language. Okay. So did we learn all of lojban yet? Is there more to go? Okay, well, where should I put my wheat field? Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna make a purdi, which is a cultivated field. My purdi needs jashu water, because the plants will grow only if there's jashu water. Oh, I thought there was water in here. There's water around here somewhere. I'm gonna find some water and plant some plants. I'm going to sombo. Sombo. Oh, and I also need, first I need to, wait, how do you say? Lichti. I don't actually talk about plowing that much. What's the word? Plixa. Plixa. Oh yeah, it's a te plixa. Propelled by, lo ve plixa shu hanche. This is a hand plow. So it propelled by my hand. Hey, there's nowhere to plant here. I need... Oh no, I need to find a good place where I can get down to the water. I mean, I could like clear out some of this dirt to get down to this water. Whatever. Okay. Jashu. This Jashu is a lalchu, I guess. A lake, isn't it? A lalchu. I don't know if it's a lalchu or if it connects to the Khamsi, the sea, ocean. Sea and ocean are both Khamsi. What's the difference between sea and ocean? I don't know. Khamsi is any big body of water, like those. I'm gonna bajra, run. I was shadzu, walking, but I'm gonna bajra, run, so I can get there faster. Shoy xirma, there's the xirma with the barn, and I was afraid of farlu. I didn't want a farlu. I was like, farlu dahi, yee. Potentially I could fall, that's scary. So I have to go over this way so I don't fart. Okay, now I'm going past those krola and past the strasu down to the Khamsi korbi. The korbi edge. This is the edge of the water. So that's what we say for sure is the korbi, the edge. I'm gonna sombo this saktastani. Stani means stock. Every plant has a stock. The stani, I don't know, does every plant have a stani? In general, plants have stani, stalks. Okay, what's the word? Plixa. I use the lichti to plixa. Misha plixa. I'm learning too. It's not like I talk about plowing all the time. This is great. Alright, I got a bunch of seeds. I gotta plixa some more. I gotta do a bunch of, and it says weho, congratulations. That's a good word to learn. I think that's a good, because then if you see people post nice stuff they made in lojban, you should say to them, weho, congratulations. That'll be, so that's a nice thing for you to learn, for you to be chendo, kind. At least these days, most places in Lojbanistan, we try to be chendo, kind. So you want to be chendo, and so if someone makes something that's good, you should say, weho, congratulations, bravo. Okay, anything else? Did we learn it all? Sombo, to sow. What else is there? Now you know all the important farming words. And then once you're actually talking about farming, you'll be like, this is weird. I really am sombo in the purdi today. Do you have a purdi, a garden? A purdi is, purdi means garden or cultivated field. It means a place where you make sure that the ground is good so that the plants can grow good there. Purdi. Purdi is, the first time I started to hear purdi was when people started saying the sentence, the pangram, the sentence with all the lojban letters, Ohi muhagshi sofabakni shuzvati lepurdi. Are you sepurdi? Do you have a garden? Chudo sepurdi. Mate purdi. What do you grow in the garden? Mate purdi. Or purdi fima. My carpet is making a purdi. Purdi hahi. Hahi marks something as in-game. So, it's not really a purdi. Hahi nai. I don't have any purdi. I am not minase purdi. For, I don't know, maybe it counts as a tiny little purdi. For a while we had an orchid, but now our orchid isn't blooming anymore, and we're just gonna throw it. It's just an orchid from a supermarket, and instead of putting it in a proper pot, we're gonna throw it out probably. So we're not gonna have any purdi at all. We will not be mishohu se purdi. I am no longer being a gardener. But this is going to be a whole shanga, a farm, shanga hahi, a whole imaginary farm. In lojban, we really do, if we don't speak in metaphor very much, like we don't just use in English, you'll be like, oh, I see, if you understand something. We don't, in lojban, if you say, mi viska, people wouldn't be like, oh, okay, you understand. They'd be like, what? What do you see? You see what? Like, I'm literally interpreting that as I visually perceive something, because that's all that means. If you want to say I see, you should say wa. That means I understand that the thing marked with wa. I understand it. Or you can say mi uanmo. That makes wa into a verb if you put the mo on it. So uanmo is a verb meaning to understand. Mi uanmo. I understand. Okay, so did you uanmo all of that? Do you uanmo how to speak lojban good? Okay, hopefully you uanmo all of that and learned all those balsi, all those words. See you later. Shoho do. Bye you. Shoho.